We're here in a well-known contemporary design shop in Helsinki. On the counter is ceramic jewellery. The pieces are technologically innovative products that can be imbued with any perfume and hold the scent for several weeks. This is what makes the Kappas jewellery range different. This line of scented accessories was designed here in Espoo, in the Helsinki area. Tuula Antola came up with the idea after buying her daughter a cuddly toy while returning from a business trip.
When I gave this bunny to Hannah, she was delighted and especially happy when she said, "Mummy, it's wonderful because it smells of you." This simple idea that 6-year-old Hannah noticed reminded me that smell is the most powerful of human memory imprints.
The company uses nanotechnology to turn ceramics into scent dispensers. The turnover of this small firm has doubled over the past 2 years, partly because Tuula has looked for new business abroad with the help of the Enterprise Europe network. It was set up by the European Commission.
In small and medium-sized companies, there are often more ideas than people. It's a clear challenge to choose the ideas which would bear fruit the fastest and increase revenues. I believe the essential thing is to have a network of people with the relevant skills and know-how.
Today, Tuula is going to meet Marjo, an expert who is part of a network that provides companies like Tuula's with the support they need to grow their businesses. With its 600 local centres in 47 countries, the organisation is a launching pad for small companies going places.
The network has a very tailored way of working. We meet the small businesses, we discuss their technology, their strategy for going international, and then we see what kind of services the network can offer to meet their needs.
Tuula is in Venice with Marjo to meet other potential partners. Francesco Peretti, Marjo's counterpart in the Italian Enterprise Europe network, has drawn up a programme of visits to companies in the region.
Thanks to our direct knowledge of local businesses, we can identify and suggest the best potential partners to contact and develop matching businesses that can be purely commercial or technological.
Using a database that lists more than 13,000 companies and technologies, Marjo and Francesco broadened the possible list of business partners for Kappas. This afternoon they're meeting Gino, a master glazier in a small family business that is toying with the idea of using the firm's scent technology.
Obviously, the talks often amount to nothing, but I think that this time both sides want to achieve something tangible, something worthwhile.
Tuula talked to a range of small enterprises during her stay. With the help of the network, her firm will begin exporting to Italy and find new applications for its technology. Let's now travel to Marburg, a small town in the heart of Germany. Witzsprung is a travel agency with a difference.
Travel and tourism without barriers means that you can go to any destination, even if you have a disability.
Since it opened 10 years ago, Witzsprung has organised trips for people with reduced mobility, from those in wheelchairs to blind people accompanied by their guide dogs. The agency makes half of its annual turnover from these trips. This morning, a group of customers is leaving from Frankfurt Airport. Birgit, a former care assistant and Witzsprung co-founder, is taking them to Greece for 2 weeks in one of the few hotels equipped for their needs. She found it thanks to Tanya, who works for the Enterprise Europe network.
At these matchmaking events, we give small enterprises the chance to meet potential business partners and make the first contact.
Tanya was able to link Witzsprung up with the Greek hotel manager who had been brought to a fair in Berlin by his local network office. The result? Holidays in the northern Aegean tailor-made for the German travel agency's customers. A 2-year-old formula that works. Birgit now talks about future plans with her Greek partner, Pavlos, and the Enterprise Europe Network experts who brought them together.
To new suggestions.
So we can find it on...
So companies have a first contact point to then be able to explore possibilities for doing business around Europe and around the world.
To keep their joint venture on solid foundations, the agency and the hotel rely on support from the German and Greek offices of the Enterprise Europe Network.
As a small company, we cannot afford market studies or field studies. For us, Enterprise Europe Network is a good platform to reach new markets, to find partners and expand our business.
Back at the hotel, the staff give visually impaired holidaymakers all the information and help they need to be able to get around by themselves. For the hotel, customers with disabilities are still in a minority, but the new business is welcome.
A partnership like this one with Martin allows us to find more partners. The disabled community is relatively small, but they communicate a lot between themselves, and this makes us the pioneers and leaders of this niche market.
A German travel agency breaking down barriers and a Greek hotel breaking into new markets. Just a sample of what networking has helped other European companies achieve.